Hello Darts Nuts, I'm going to do a review of a set of Red Dragon Sky Pro 4 24g darts. Darts come supplied in this cardboard box. Inside the box it's got an aluminium case, Sky Pro 95 on the top. They're a 95% tungsten dart. There's your guarantee card inside the box. Very neat looking box, very smart looking. Inside the box you've got your Sky Pro 4 barrels, and you've got two sets of Red Dragon alloy shafts, and you've got two sets of Sky Pro 95 logoed standard shape flights. So that's what you get in the box. Let's have a close look at the darts. Right, here's a close look at the barrels. Then I'll put the detailed picture up with all the measurements. I should have said also the darts retail for £32.90. They have a few range in the Sky Pro range of darts. Very nicely made, 95% tungsten barrels. And these particular ones are fitted with a black coated point, and as you can see the barrel has got like a double scallop design. It's a nice tapered nose to the barrel with quite a nice thin ring grip. Obviously I don't think anyone's going to grip it that close to the barrel, but it's got something there to rest your finger on for a bit of grip. And the rear section has mirrored the grooves at the front. Overall though it's a pretty smooth barrel, but the scallops do add a certain amount of grip. It's very comfortable holding it on the scallops. I actually find that one there to be most comfortable, even though I probably won't be throwing it from there. I'm more than likely going to grip it there, but it just feels a little bit more comfortable there, that one. I'd say overall it's probably a medium level of grip. Now I dare say you could grip on the knuckles, but the only problem with gripping it there is you might skew the dart a little bit. But the scallop sections are nice and comfortable to grip. Now if you're a rare gripper, you've got that little bit of grip there. I suppose you could always rest that finger in the scallop. All depends how you grip the dart, but it's a very nice looking dart. You've got your Red Dragon alloy medium stems and the Sky Pro 95 standard shape flights. So I'll just let you have a look at the dart, then I'll put the detailed picture up. Right, here's the detailed picture. Right, here's the detailed look at the darts. It's got a 26mm black coated point. There's a slight taper on the front of the barrel, and the front section has got a series of small rings and grooves, and it's about 7.5mm wide, and then there's a little groove of about 0.8mm, and then the first scallop section around about 12.7mm, and then another groove of 0.8mm, another scallop section of 12.5, and another groove of 0.8, then a smooth section of 10mm wide, and then another series of very thin rings and grooves about 3.45mm, and then the smooth section at the rear of the barrel of 3mm. The overall length is 51mm and the width is 6.8. Okay, let's take some measurements of the barrels. The barrel length is 51.03. Not sure where the widest section is, probably on that knuckle. I'll just measure the scallop section first. That's 5.9. and that knuckle section is going to be a bit awkward to get right, so it says 6.84 there and 5.9 again in the middle of the scallop. Tapers a little bit from that knuckle towards the end of the barrel, 6.7 down to 5.9. I'll just weigh the barrels now. That one is 24.1 grams. And that one is 24.1 grams. And that one is 24.07. So pretty closely matched there. And the weight of the full set of bads supplied is 26.23 grams. Alright, I'm going to see if I can find the balance point. It's going to be awkward because I think it's going to be on that middle knuckle. Yeah, I think the balance point is somewhere on that knuckle section. It's a bit hard to get it right, but it's probably around here, which is just a little bit in front of the centre. And with the supplied setup, it might move into that scallop there. Yeah, I think with the supplied setup it's more or less on that second scallop. So that's the close look at the darts. It's a very comfortable dart to grip. I always do think scallop sections are quite comfortable, but it all depends on where your grip falls and how good you are at releasing from those sections. So let's give them a throw and see how they go. These points don't have sticking. There. Oh. I'm just on the dart on that first scallop section, kind of a little bit on the grippy bit on the nose and on the knuckle, but half into the scallop as well. It's pretty comfortable holding it there, and the dart isn't too badly balanced. I think it's probably best balanced around there though, but with me being a natural front gripper, it's not too bad for me. Seem to be flying quite flat as well through the air. I'll have a few more throws there, then I'll probably try from that middle, and I might try from that rear section as well. I'll just give it a throw from that middle now, just to see what that's like. It does feel better balanced there, and obviously with your finger and thumb resting more into the scallop, you've got the knuckle to push against as well. Let's give it one more throw. Yeah, it's not my natural grip holding it there, but I think if you're a middle gripper you should get on well with that. I'm going to try from the rear section now. There's no scallop on the rear, it just slopes towards the shaft, but there's a little bit of grip on the end, so I'm just going to grip it there, see how it feels. Ooh. Slipped out my hand, that one. Nah, it's too weird for me throwing it from there, but I think that's a sweet spot there. Definitely better balance there, but it's fine for me being a front gripper holding it there. And also I've still got this knuckle to push against with my front grip. If you're a rear gripper then you may get on with it. It's hard for me to say, there's not as much grip on that rear section, but I'm just going to go back to my front grip now. Oh well, that's the Red Dragon Sky Pro 4 24-gram darts. It's got a nice grip actually. The tungsten itself, although it's smooth on that section, it has a kind of a grippy feel in itself, and it feels comfortable to hold for me there. I think centre grippers might like it quite well because it does feel nicely balanced there. Not sure whether rear grippers will get on with it as well, but certainly front and middle grippers should be okay. And it has quite a nice flat flight path, and it's pretty steady through the air. I didn't really notice any major issues, but overall it's quite a nice dart, has a nice feel to it. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.